AI is changing the world we live in. It promises efficiency, creativity, and economic growth, from writing emails to diagnosing diseases. But behind the convenience lies a growing environmental question. What is the true climate cost of AI? Tonight, we'll take a closer look at the digital revolution's hidden emissions. I am Professor Ogbuagu Ugorji Udensi. When you ask an AI a question, it feels instant, effortless, almost weightless. But in reality, that simple interaction is made possible by huge data centers, warehouse-sized buildings full of servers. These centers, run by companies like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, are the backbone of the AI economy, and they are expanding rapidly. Every question, every generated image, and every AI response needs to be processed, and computing needs power. Training advanced AI systems can use a lot of electricity, sometimes as much as the lifetime emissions of several cars. AI systems continue to consume energy every time users deploy them, a process known as inference. According to the International Energy Agency, data centers may account for an increasing portion of global electricity demand this decade. But energy use alone doesn't tell the whole story. How that energy is generated is what counts. A data center's carbon emissions may be substantial if it uses gas or coal. It is much lower if powered by renewable energy. Some tech companies are making significant investments in clean energy. Google, for instance, has promised to run on carbon-free energy. So the effect of AI has less to do with the technology itself and more to do with the systems that run it. Here's another cost that isn't as obvious: water. Data centers generate heat, and cooling them necessitates large amounts of water. Here's another cost that isn't as obvious: water. Data centers generate heat, and cooling them necessitates large amounts of water. This may put additional strain on already limited water resources in some areas, reminding us of the physical reliance of digital tech. Next are the materials. Complex supply chains, rare minerals, and intensive manufacturing are necessary for the chips that power AI. This is where the story gets more complicated. AI isn't just a problem, it could also be a part of the solution. AI is already being used to optimize energy systems, improve climate modeling, and reduce waste in a variety of industries. Take disaster response. AI algorithms now analyze satellite data in real time to predict floods and forest fires with unprecedented accuracy. By giving communities hours, sometimes days, of extra warning, AI is directly saving lives in the face of an increasingly volatile climate. This is climate adaptation in action. The same technology that demands energy is also providing our most powerful tools for survival. But innovation without regulation is risky. We are seeing a growing governance gap where policy hasn't kept pace with AI's resource demands. Governments are now debating transparency laws that would force tech giants to disclose the exact carbon and water footprint of every model they train. So, where does that leave us? Is artificial intelligence accelerating or mitigating climate change? The answer is determined by how it is deployed. If powered by fossil fuels, its potentiality increases emissions. However, when combined with clean energy and responsibly designed, it can help the transition to a low-carbon economy. Transparency remains the primary challenge. Regrettably, larger corporate reports often bury emissions related to AI, making it difficult to track them. There are growing calls for clearer standards for measuring and reporting the carbon footprint of AI systems. Without them, it remains a challenge. The rise of AI reflects a broader shift. Our economies are becoming more digital, but that doesn't mean they use fewer resources. Behind every cloud service is physical infrastructure. Behind every algorithm, a supply chain. We are building a digital ecology. Every line of code has a physical footprint on our planet's future. Without a doubt, AI could change the future. However, the sustainability of that future hinges on today's decisions regarding energy. Because whether AI is beneficial or detrimental to the environment is ultimately not the question. It depends on our decision to make it sustainable. The path to net zero is not just about changing how we generate power, but how we use the intelligence we are building. The choice is ours to make. You have been listening to a special report about how artificial intelligence affects the environment.